Hi there, my name is Mark Nober. This is my friend Nancy. We're going to do a 60-minute long workout covering the whole body. It's intermediate level. Let's get started. We're going to begin with the warm-up, starting with the lunge, squat, lunge for 1 minute. Keep your chest tall, hands on hips. Nice deep lunges, deep squats. Nice smooth motion. Good. Smooth rhythm. Breathing out when you come up. Keep your breathing steady. Halfway done. Almost there. Now the warm-up is going to be a little bit intense, so make sure you pace yourself. And as you do this workout more and more, it'll become more and more easy. Got 10 more seconds left. Almost done. Chest nice and tall. Smooth motion. 3, 2, 1. Now single leg squat, 30 seconds per leg. Nice and steady. Bring the knee as close to the floor as you can. And keep the knee pointed straight, but the toes are pointed. Nice and smooth. Go low, low, low. Get to work on your balance as well. And leg strength. You breathe out when you come up. You got about 10 seconds. Looking good. That's right. Keep the pace going. 3, 2, 1, and switch legs. Good job. Nice and low. Keep your body a little bit vertical if you can. That's right. Nice and smooth, toe pointed straight. Good job. You got 10 seconds left. Almost done. Couple more left. Last one. Okay, 1 minute. Lunge, low, hops, and switch. Hands on hips. So you hop side to side, then high jump switch, but the hop itself stays low. And the switch is high, and the hops are low. This one gets pretty intense, so pace yourself. You can slow down the landing, but try not to stop. Always be moving. Smooth hops and high switches. For 1 minute. Looking good. Keep your body vertical. Nice and smooth landing. Try and make no noise when you land. You're halfway. Good job. Almost done. Looking good. 15 seconds left. Keep pushing. Hop low. Switch high. 10 seconds left. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Single leg hop side to side, hands on hips. You're jumping side to side about a foot wide or 12 inches. Trying to keep the heel off the floor. Activating the calf muscles for sure with this one. Nice and smooth, halfway done. 10 seconds left. Keep it going, nice and smooth. And 3, 2, 1. Other side. That's it. Good, good, good. Perfect. Got about 10 seconds left. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do squat jacks for 1 minute. Keep your hands on your hips. Deep landing for both positions. When your feet come together, make sure the knees are touching as well. Land slowly, jump high, land slowly, jump high. No stopping, always keep your rhythm going. Very nice. Chest stays tall. Keep pushing through it. Halfway done. The next few moves will give you a break. Get your heart rate back down. Got 20 seconds left. Almost there. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on. Good, good, good. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to move on to the T to elbow opposite knee touches. Work on balance and core at the same time. So reach really long. And then come up slowly. Make contact with the opposite knee. And then stretch out again. We're doing 30 seconds per side. When you reach for the walls on either side of you. Make yourself long, 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 long. And keep your hip down. It might want to turn up, but try and keep it level. That's it. Keep fighting for your balance. Got about 10 seconds left. We'll do one more. And switch sides. 30 seconds, other side. Long reach, flat back, and touching slowly the knee to the elbow, just like that. Perfect. Reaching high. That's it. This is a good chance for you guys to catch your breath. About 10 seconds left. And done. Now we're going to switch sides again. We're going to do the T hold without moving for 30 seconds. So that same reaching position, holding for 30 seconds. That's it, nice and long. The hips are level. Arms are reaching far ahead of you. The toes reaching far back. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. Awesome. That's it. Almost done. You're about halfway. Reaching long. About 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to do the knee to elbow touches to leg extension. We're going to do 3 per side. We'll be alternating. So foot goes up, then it goes to the elbow, then extend the leg, foot goes up again, knee comes to head, and up again, knee goes other elbow, and you extend while keeping contact, then you straight legs. Go up, ceiling, then same elbow extension, ceiling, knee to head, and ceiling, knee to opposite elbow with leg extension. That's one. Same elbow extension to the head, to the opposite elbow, extension, keep that contact when you extend. So the more the shoulders move forward, the more it's going to help you be able to keep that contact. Okay, that's 2 per side. We'll do one more. Same elbow extension, keep that contact all the way up to the head, all the way up to the elbow, extension, nice. Same elbow, almost done. And to the head, and to the elbow. Now we stand up, and we do the calf raise with a very high knee. You're going to keep your arms in second position. We're going to do 10 per side. So go nice and high, push the ankle forward, Very good. That's it. Keep the hips level. So 10 per side. Very good. Now we're going to go in third position, knees off to the side, but the calf raise remains the same. 10 per side. Nice and high. Keep the knee maximum height, shoulders down. Very good. Keep that leg locked and that knee high. Very nice. Now we'll stretch the spine and the chest. We'll do the T-spine twists. It's also known as the T-dog. Hand touches head, reach under to the wall, then reach up to the ceiling. We're going to do that 6 times per side. Big reach, ceiling, big reach, wall. Very nice. So we're doing 6 per side. Stretch that spine, stretch your chest, catch your breath. The next couple moves will be seated, and then we'll have a quick water break. Reaching high. Now you do seated alternating leg raise with a tall back. Arms in second position. We're doing 10 per side. As you come out, make sure the knees are locked. No bending of the knees at all. Pretend that your back is against the wall. Looking very nice. Shoulders stay down. Perfect. Nice and tall. Very good. Lift as high as you can. Legs come apart a little bit. You do a straight leg, single leg raise. You do 10 on one side and then you switch. And you guys at home can experiment with your hands. The more they slide down your leg, the harder it becomes while you keep them on the floor. So 10 per side. Same rules here with the spine. Keep it straight. Try not to lean back as you lift. Leg is locked out. 10 per side. So after this one, we'll have a quick water break, very quick. And then we're going to move on to the balance portion of our warm-up. Very nice. Okay, quick water break. What you'll need to do next is you'll need to fold up your mat to make it more squishy, which is just going to make your balance more precarious, and that's the whole point. So you're going to stand really tall with your hands on your hips. You're going to do 5 positions for 30 seconds each, keeping your feet parallel and your toes off the ground. And hold high. Just hold that position there. Keep the weight on the middle toe, minimizing any ankle rolling. I mean, if they roll a bit, it's okay, but over time they'll be more and more stable. It's important to have strong ankles. 10 more seconds. In 5 seconds, we're going to go a bit lower and we're going to do pulses. 3, 2, 1, and go half squat, chest tall, and pulses. About 6 inches up and down, not too fast, not too slow. Keeping the heels high off the ground. Your calves are going to start to burn. That's okay. That's normal. We're working on their endurance as well and their stability. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now full squat. Stay even lower and pause in that position. That's it. It's harder in that position to keep the ankles up. Just do your best. And you're halfway before we go back to the half squat. So the hard part's over for this particular exercise. And 3, 2, 1. Half squat pulses. Keep your chest tall. It's going to want to start leaning over as you get tired, but just pretend that you want to keep your back more or less against the wall if you had one right behind you. We have 15 seconds. Your thighs must be on fire by now. Keep fighting through it. Keep your breathing regular. Keep your heels high. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Go nice and tall now with straight legs. Gives the legs a break, but you stay high on the calves and you stop the pulsing. You just hold it. You guys are doing great. Almost done. Got about 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go down on one knee and do single knee balance with forward leg lifts. We're going to do 30 seconds per side. Good. So as you lift, practice not moving your body, just move the leg and nothing else. It's a bit tricky though, it takes some practice, but you'll get at it. Very nice. The leg is straight, it reaches away from your joint, not into the joint. Always extend your joint when you move. Good height, very good. One more, 3, 2, 1, and switch legs. Here we go. Keeping the hips as level as you can and keeping that front leg really straight. And keep your spine tall. About halfway. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, fold out your mat again. Grab a super quick sip of water because we're going to now do the time challenge. We're going to do 10 push-ups, 10 star snaps. You'll watch as she does it. And then you're going to go 9 of each, then 8 of each until you get to 1 each. And you got to do this in 3 minutes. Ready and go. Good. Now if you cannot do push-up on your feet, that's fine. Go on your knees, and over time you'll be able to go on your feet. So you're making contact. Each contact is 1. Each contact of the foot is 1. So it's not 10 per foot, it's 10 total. Now 9 push-ups. Keep pushing. This one is tough, but keep fighting for it. There we go. That's it. Keep your spine straight. Keep your neck straight with your spine. Hips are straight. Very nice. You guys are looking good. You guys can choose to have hands on mat if you want more shoulders and triceps, or you can have hands outside the mat if you want to work more on your chest. They're both good, but most people find the ones with the hands outside the mat a bit easier. Okay, so you're a minute into it. You got 2 minutes left. You got to get all done under 3 minutes. Very good. This is a tough one, but you'll get better at it as you go. You're looking good. Keep strong, keep strong. You're halfway. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You got this. Very nice. Stay strong. You have 1 minute left. That's it. Almost there. We're going to have a nice break after this. Keep fighting, keep fighting. We got about 30 seconds left. Almost done. And done. So keep going, guys. We still have a bit of time. Nancy was done a bit soon, which is great. And as you guys keep going, you'll also be able to go faster and faster. We'll take a nice long break, about a minute long. You still have 1 minute left. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good job. So now have your water break. And if you're done before the 3 minutes, that's fine. You just get more break. You got about 30 seconds left of your break. You guys did great. You got about 10 seconds left in your break. And 3, 2, and done. Now we're going to go for the butt complex. You're going to start with the right leg only. Then your stomach and elbows. Every move is 30 seconds. And go. So the legs stay straight. You reach it, you stretch away from you as you lift. Trying to keep the core tight to not feel anything in the low back. And if you do for now, that's fine, but keep fighting for it. Keep squeezing that core. Okay, we're going to bend our knee and do knee lifts. Now, whether you want to point your foot or flex it, that's up to you. So make sure you don't put all the weight back down. Keep it high. Keep it up, I mean, if it touches lightly, that's okay. Just don't put much weight on it. You got about 5 seconds left before we do the lifted leg curls. So 30 seconds. Every move is 30 seconds. This is one move that should be felt in the hamstring. Just make sure you squeeze it a lot and keep the knee off the ground. You're halfway. Very nice. Excellent. Okay, go on knees and elbows and do single leg raise with the hips turned in. Don't lift too high because it'll make your back arch, so keep that core tight so your spine doesn't move at all. Great. It's not about speed, it's about control. It's about contracting your muscle as much as you can. 5 seconds left. Okay, bend knee raises. So again, don't lift your knee too high because it might make your spine arch. And keep your hips level. Contract that butt. Good. Take your time to feel it, so don't rush it. 10 seconds left. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. High knee pulses for 30 seconds. Your knee stays high and you pulse, not too fast, not too slow. The same speed that Nancy is doing. Perfect. You're halfway. Very good. Keep that core engaged. Knees and hands. Do single leg crossover and then side toe taps. Tap all the way to the side of the hip. Perfect. This one's a bit more tricky. Now your hips might move a bit for this one. That's okay. Just try and minimize it. Make it all about the butt. Okay, side leg lifts. This is the last move, then we're going to have a short stretch because you must be on fire by now. Keep fighting through it. 10 more seconds. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and stretch it out. Lay on your back, cross the right leg over your knee, and pull in and stretch that butt. So if you want more stretch, put your hand in front of your knee. If you want less stretch, put your hand in the back of your thigh instead. Perfect. Okay, we're going to switch sides and repeat on the left leg. On your stomach and elbows, straight leg lifts, and go. 30 seconds per side. Keep extending that leg away from your body. Make yourself really long. Good. Contract that butt muscle as much as you can. Keep that core contracted as well. Protect your spine. Okay, bend your knee and knee lifts. Again, whether or not you want to point your toe is up to you. Just keep the angle in the knee the same as you go up and down. When you do come down, keep contact light on the floor if you touch the floor at all. Almost done. Keep the shoulders down and away from the head too. Okay, lifted leg curls. Again, this one is for the hamstring. You might still feel that in your butt too. That's okay. Just remember to keep light contact on the floor. Actually, you should even lift it off the floor. Perfect. Nice. Squeeze that hamstring. Very good. Okay, knees and elbows, single leg raise with the hips turned in. Again, stretch the leg away from you. Keep the spine straight by contracting your core. Hips are level. We got 10 seconds left. Core tight, leg extended, hip down. Okay, single bent knee raise. Go high without arching and come all the way down without touching the floor. You're about halfway. Excellent. So, bent knee pulses, about 6 inches up and down, not too fast. Feel the contraction and fight through the burn. That's it. Again, you need bent or straight is up to you. Sorry, your ankle bent or straight is up to you. Whatever helps you feel the butt more. Go to knees and hands and do single leg crossover and side toe taps. Cross behind you and tap in line with your hip. Just a light, delicate tap. Perfect. That's it. Your hips will move a bit, but try and minimize the movement. Keeping the core nice and tight. Okay, side leg lifts. This is the last move. Then we'll have a quick stretch and a water break. That's it. This is a tough one. Keep fighting for height. Looking good. And done. Good job. Let's give your butt a nice stretch. So cross your left leg over your right leg and pull through that hole. Some call this thread the needle. So you either grab in front of the knee or in the back of the leg, whatever is better for your stretch. Good job. That was a tough butt complex. Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and have a little water break, about 30 seconds. And then we're going to go for the inner thighs. Okay, you got about 10 more seconds for your break. And there's a couple more seconds left. The first move will be legless on your elbow with your hip off the floor. And every move is 45 seconds with 5 seconds to transition between the moves. And let's get started. Now you guys can experiment with how much you rotate your hips. Pick the angle of your hip that is the best for you to feel this in your inner thigh primarily. Now of course by holding your body up, you might feel this in other muscles as well. That's totally normal. But we're trying to also focus on the inner thigh for this sequence. That's it. Keep that height. About 10 seconds left. Almost done before we switch sides. Okay, you have 5 seconds to switch sides to repeat the same thing again. Perfect. Keep that leg straight. Push the shoulder away from the head as much as you can. Again, see which hip position is better for you to feel this primarily in your inner thigh as far as the lifting leg is concerned. Got about 20 seconds left. Keep the height up nice and high. Stay hip up, hip up. Looking good. Okay. We're going to go for plank rotation with crisscross under leg extensions. Your hands stay flat on the floor. Let your inner thigh do the work to keep the leg light. Far reach. Bring it close to the hands as much as you can. That's it. Good. Hands stay flat. Very nice. Core is engaged. Working on core and inner thigh for this one. Got 10 seconds left. Okay. Top leg only side plank with the bottom knee bent. This one's a tough one. You got to keep fighting through it. And make adjustments if you need to. You got to make sure your elbow's under your shoulder to minimize sliding away. Good. You're more than halfway done. Got 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Good job. This is a tough one. It's going to take some practice. Same thing other side. Now what you guys can do is you can also put your bottom knee on the floor for a little break. Then you can get right back to it. Also, if you need to adjust your position, putting the bottom knee down and then adjusting could be a way to do it. You're already more than halfway done. "15 seconds left. Looking good. 10 seconds. Stay strong. Good. Okay, go on your back and do alternating scissors. Go fast but control it. Toes pointed. When you open though, don't open too aggressively. We don't want you to rip a groin muscle. So control, speed but with control. And every time you crisscross the other leg first. We have one move after this on both sides, and then we'll have a little stretch because your inner thighs must be on fire by now. 20 seconds left. 15. Legs are straight. Almost done. Good extension. So side lying bottom leg raise with the top leg crossed over. So if you want to grab the ankle, you can. That's up to you. Some people do, some people don't. You can put your hand on the floor or on your hips. And keep the bottom leg straight and the toe pointed to the ceiling. So turn in your foot. You got 20 seconds left. Good job. Keep some space under your ribs so they don't touch the floor. Keep your spine nice and straight. Good. Okay, last move. You guys are doing great. So extend the leg away from you as you turn it in and lift it up as high as you can. Keeping your hips square, avoiding any major rollbacks. And again, some space under your rib to help keep your spine straight. Now the hand is behind your head, but you're just touching it. You're not really putting weight on it, making your neck comfortable. Got 15 seconds left. Almost done. Well done. Okay, we'll have a bit of a stretch and a quick sip of water. That muscle just worked a lot, so it's important to just relax it a bit. Because for some of you, it might feel like it's cramping. Okay, I'll give you guys 30 seconds of break. The next section will be for the outer thighs, or the outside hips as some people call them. Every move is 30 seconds. Got about 5 seconds left in our break. Okay, let's get started. So you're on your side, you're at the back of the mat. The bottom leg is in the front of the mat and your top leg is straight with your spine. We're going to start with leg lifts. Front and back leg swings. Now don't try and swing too far back as it'll make your spine arch. It's more about the front motion. And we're trying our best here to minimize any hip movement whatsoever. And again, you're touching your head, but you're not really supporting it. You're just trying to keep your spine straight. Just keep your neck comfortable. And your ribs are off the floor. Now we're going to do the side leg lifts with turnout. Good. Keeping the bottom leg on the floor. Reach as far as you can. Breathe out with the effort with the lift. Very nice. Good. We'll do the forward leg circle. The side of the hip might be on fire by now. Keep fighting through it. As you circle, imagine you're drawing circles with a pen on the wall that you're pointing at. Again, minimizing any hip movement. Making the circle as big as you can without moving the hips. And backward leg circle. Keep the toe pointed. Extend your leg out of the joint, reaching for that wall you're pointing at. Core engage, your ribs off the floor. Just a little bit, just to keep the spine straight. 10 seconds left. Side leg raise with the foot flexed and the toe pointed forward. Now, your foot's going to want to turn out, but don't let it. We're really trying to target the side of your hip. This one tends to burn a lot because we don't work this muscle as much as most. Go as high as you can. 10 seconds left. Okay, so sit cross-legged, and we're going to do a bit of a stretch now. Put your ankle bone on your knee. We're going to do just a few seconds just to release that muscle. Spine stays straight. You can grab a super quick sip of water before you switch sides. We're going to repeat that whole wonderful thing on the other side. Starting with the front to back leg swing and go. So hips are stable, ribs are off the floor. The bottom leg is at the front of the mat to help for stability. And the top leg moves as much as you can without any movement of the hip, or at minimal movement. 10 more seconds. Side leg lift with a turnout. You can go fast up, control down. Fast up, control down. Breathe out with the action, with the movement. As you go up, you breathe out. Keeping your core contracted. I also call them your coughing muscles. Helps you keep your spine more stable. Okay, we're going to do forward leg circles. Extend the leg out of the joint. Like I said earlier, it helps some people to imagine they're drawing a circle on the wall. So minimal hip movement, core engage, ribs off the floor. Straight leg, nice and straight. And backward leg circle. Extend the hip out of the joint. Hip stable, core engaged. Circles on the wall. Very nice. So always minimizing hip rotation, hip movement. Almost done. Okay, side leg raise with the foot flexed with no turnout, toe pointing forward. So you won't be able to lift this one as much as you did for the other leg swing because of how we're positioning your foot. Without allowing a turnout, it minimizes how much you can move, but it also targets that side hip muscle much better. This is the last move. Then we're going to have a nice stretch. Good job. So sit cross-legged, put your ankle bone on your knee, and then sit tall. Then have that knee as low to the ground as you can. Very nice. Okay, quick sip of water. Then we're going to move on to the core section of the workout. You guys are doing great. Okay, so 45 seconds, you will hug your knees, and then you'll extend all the way out. Try and keep your head and shoulders off the floor for the whole time. So you extend out as far as you can without lifting the lower back off the floor. If that means a small extension, then that's what you do. And over time, you'll be able to go further and further. You reach long, curl nice and tight. Got about 15 seconds left. Keeping the head and shoulder off the ground. Now, the front of your neck is getting tired. That's okay. That's normal. Over time, it'll be less and less. And done. Now for 1 minute, we're going to do tall plank with leg abductions with gentle taps. Keeping the hips straight, straight, straight. No piking at all. Good. So trying to have the heel pointed to the ceiling as much as you can. Now you might also feel this in your butt. That's okay. Good. Go as far as you can, minimizing the hip movement. Now if you need a break, you can just hold the plank. Otherwise, keep moving. That's it. Now your foot's going to want to turn out. Try not to let it do that. Always keep the heel pointed up to the ceiling. So lead the movement of your leg with your heel. That'll help. 15 seconds left. Ten more. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 1 minute, we'll do roll up. On our backs. You're going to cross your arms in front of your chest. Roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time, and then roll down one vertebra at a time. It's like you're peeling off the floor, rolling on, rolling off. Now, if you need a modification, you can put your hands on top of your thighs and slide them as you go up. Otherwise, you keep your arms crossed. It's a slow, controlled movement. You breathe it out as you come up. You slow up, you slow down. Your spine is nice and bent, nice and curved forward. We got 15 seconds left. Ten more. Just relax the leg. Make your core do the work. And don't use your arms for swinging. They just stay there. And done. Very good. Now we're going to do the pulse ups for 30 seconds. So on your back, hands on the floor, feet at vertical. You lift up about 6 inches and then you come back down. You can use the floor with your hands if you like to. And over time, you'll be able to use the floor less and less. And try and avoid any swinging. Your body's going to want to swing, but don't let it. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. The next move is side plank reach and twist for 30 seconds. Reach for the ceiling, then reach for the wall. And when you reach for the wall, twist your hips as much as you can, close to horizontal. Perfect. Then reach for the ceiling. Keep your hips the same height throughout the whole motion. You're halfway. You reach really far. Then the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. And switch sides. And go. So always remember to push the shoulder away from the head. Now you might feel this in the shoulder muscles, that's okay. But reach as far as you can for the wall, then to the ceiling. You're halfway. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now you're going to get on your back, put your hands behind your head. We'll do leg lowers and raises. So if you want to keep your low back on the floor, even if it means you don't go as low. Breathe out when you come up. It's really important to keep the low back on the floor because your core is fighting with your hip flexors to do the movement. You want your core to do the movement, not your hip flexors. And if your back lifts, it's one reason that your hip flexors are taking over. So if you need to go a small range of motion, you go ahead and do that. We got 15 seconds left. Stay strong. Breathe out with the lift. Three, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, now it's time for a time challenge. We're going to do as many oblique V-ups as you can in 30 seconds. Whatever number you get, write it down and try and beat it next time you do this. So you want the legs straight, the hand behind the head, the arm across the body on the floor, and ready, set, go. Have the elbow make contact so the shoulders come down to the floor each time, but the feet don't. Making contact. Speed is your friend here. You got this. Keep counting. 10 more seconds. Making contact. And time. Okay, so remember the number. After you do the other side, write it down. Now you're going to set yourself a target to beat next time you do this. You guys are great. Ready, set, go. Now, one way to modify this is to bend the knees, yet do the same motion. Otherwise, keep your legs straight. Straighten together. So the shoulder touches the floor each time, but the legs don't. You're halfway. This is the last move. Elbow touches knee. Almost done. And time. Good job, you guys. You guys did awesome. I know it's tough, but every time you do this workout, it'll get easier and easier. Once you give yourself a nice stretch, you can do a child's pose. You can do the seal stretch. And get your breath back. You guys did great. Keep the shoulders down away from the head as you do the seal stretch. And extend the spine. You guys did awesome.